What's up, Sagittarius? And welcome to your reading. All right, so we're going to be jumping straight in. Now, y'all know how this goes. We're going to start it off over here and then finish it up over at the Patreon, okay? So, as I was getting into you guys' energy space, okay, it's two things. The first thing that I was getting was, don't feel like you wasted your time. Now, somebody out there that feels like they was maybe working on a project or something, or may have been with a person, okay? I'm getting, it's the experience. It's the knowledge. You are to extract the lesson you learned, and that's what it was for. And then the other thing that I was getting for you guys, I'm gonna keep those two because they jumped out. The other thing that I was getting, okay, I'm gonna make this really brief because I think I'm gonna have to do a separate video. Right now, we are in a time or a space where there's a lot of trickster gods, okay? What these trickster gods have the ability to do is shift your reality by putting something else in your face, okay? And I think that maybe that's what's going on with somebody out there where you feel like, oh man, I wasted so much time on this or on that. And it was leading to the first thing I was saying, don't feel like you wasted your time, okay? These trickster gods are able to shift your reality by making you focus on something else when really all along, like what you were doing first, you had it right, okay? Take that with your powers of discernment to understand what I'm saying, okay, if that is for you. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump into this reading to see what this could all mean. We're going to start with the two cards that fell on the table. I haven't seen them yet, but first we get, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are dealing with them. What I'm getting is tough endings for growth and development. I sound like I just called out a game. Anyway, if you know, you know. But anyway, it's for your own personal ascension, okay? And it was necessary for some of you guys. Like, you had to go through, whether it was a breakup or getting fired or separating from something, someone, could be friends, family, whoever. It was necessary. Let's see why. Why is this Ten of Swords here? The Queen of Wands, for growth. Someone may not have understood your fire, or your fire was too intimidating. I don't know. Maybe your fire with someone was too intimidating. Let's see. This is if you're dealing with a person. For some of you guys, I got to give you the vision the way that I see it. If you're the strongest person in the circle, let's say it's a circle of people standing around, and all of the people get to feed off of the strongest person in the circle. When you remove yourself from the circle, they all have to feed off of each other, right? So low vibrational feeding off, low vibrational feeding off, low vibrational, and it essentially brings the entire circle down. What happens to that one person who removes themselves? Without all of that low vibrational energy, without all of that parasitic pulling and draining on you, you can now rise, okay? This is what I keep getting about that reality shifting. The way that the Ten of Swords, just imagine it's 10 people in a circle, and only one of them has the power to recognize what's happening, okay? So maybe that's you, and that power to recognize what's happening. Let's see. For some of you guys, I'm picking this up. This is the ex, but this was all of the friends that they had around them. And everyone thought they were popping because the one person who was there. How can I explain this? You are a music celebrity, right? And all of your entourage thinks that they are the celebrity. But if you are the artist and you drop them or you leave, you remove yourself, then everybody's standing around now realizing, oh, it wasn't us. It was who we attached ourselves to. It was who we were able to feed off of. And so a lot of you guys may be that big person in the circle. Okay, I hope this is making sense. I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can. But it's not until that artist removes themselves from that circle that the people in the circle actually see, oh, wait a minute, dang, who do we take for granted? You know, that kind of thing. Let's see. I want to clarify this. Nine of Wands. For me, I feel like this is a lot of you guys wondering the choices that you made. Did you make the right choice? Certain things, certain people that you left behind. If you can see this image here, it's like a woman or a girl there, and there are 9 skulls on these heads. Oh, is this not what I just explained? It's 10 people standing in a circle. Only one of them is truly free. But the rest of these entities The rest of the people who have attached themselves to this person don't realize they're just heads on a stick. I hope this is making sense. Symbolically speaking, they're standing still. They can't move. The only person who can move is this one person. Without this one person being there, it's nobody to feed off of. It's nobody to climb up over. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful depiction. Let me show that one more time. Can y'all see that? One person here, you able to move, and all these people are just on sticks. So this could be, again, friends, family, co-workers, whatever was going on in a circle. So if you recently removed yourself or you felt like you wasted a lot of time in a specific area, it was necessary. Let's see what's at the deep root of this thing. Woo, you got two cards want to jump out. This one I'm going to take first because it just jumped out. Ooh, the Emperor. The entire purpose is to get you here, okay? Through all the skull and bones, through all of the daggering, the backstabbing, the betrayal, through the heartbreak, through narcissists, it's all to get you here. Didn't I tell you it was necessary? Without some of these things that you had to go through, without having to extract yourself from certain groups and situations, so like without having to go through that, you wouldn't have got to this point of mastery. Or this is the whole point of why the spirit team and the angels and the whole thing is being orchestrated. There's only one. For some of you guys, you need to know you are the one, okay? The one in your family who's going to do it. The one in your social circle who's going to do it. The one who's going to leave the job and start their own company and it becomes very successful, okay? Some of y'all just need that you are the one. Why do I say that? Look at that. That's the Eight of Swords. I love this card. This is the Edgar Allan Poe deck, by the way. I'm selling all the other signs. I fell in love with Edgar Allan Poe in high school as a freshman. So to have this deck and the stories that go along with it is really beneficial. You see how that person is in the grave? They're not dead. But they get so caught up in these get caught in a trance where they think they made the wrong choice, or they think they left the wrong people, or I don't know why this is happening. Am I really the one, the chosen one? Like all of that kind of stuff is having somebody at unrest. You can't sleep at night. You can't quite figure out why things are happening the way that they are happening, okay? And the whole time you can just get up. Or this is your advice today. Just get up. Give yourself permission to wipe your own slate clean. Okay, I don't know who that's for. Now, we're going to continue to pick this up. Right now, I feel like the energies coming through are all about you. Over on the Patreon, we're going to see some frenemy energy, maybe even some hater vibes. Who are these heads on a stick? That's what we're going to focus on when we get to the Patreon, okay? And then we're going to be talking about one ex from the past who you may have in mind. And then we're going to talk about all of the new stuff that's going to be coming out, okay? So let's see what happened in the recent past. Recent past. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Now, I like this depiction because this is like the against all odds, okay? The impossible people. During this season, or maybe it already started, God has been picking the impossible people. Because it's like, if I choose all of the people that are expected, I don't get no glory in that. But if I pull the least expected one to the top, then everybody can see the power that God really has. They will believe, okay? So you're being chosen as one of the impossible people to be raised up. However, you still have to make certain moves, okay? You still have to pick yourself up out of your trance sometimes. You still have to separate yourself, you know, you have to make a personal choice to remove yourself from certain people, certain energies, certain circles. These are all things that you must do. But this card talks about like against all odds, or even when like this demon figure here, the way the story is playing out, he just keep it moving. Like I'm gonna just keep him. I'm gonna pretend like I don't even see that demon right there. I'm gonna just keep it moving because I gotta make it out of this castle or this chateau or whatever. So even though there are things lurking, like right in your space, some of y'all got haters right in your face. Some of y'all can feel the negative vibes coming from different directions. Some of you can feel your energy slipping from you. But this is still that against all odds. Somebody's still pushing through. Let's see. What's in the headspace? What's crowning this whole thing? Wow. I got to give it to you, okay, because it showed up. 7, 8, 9, 10. My synchronicities lately have been Sequential order. Is that the word? Sequential order. Things going in chronological order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see what I'm saying? So this is just basically letting you know your steps are being ordered and you're going in the right direction. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you either are doing the right thing or you were doing the right thing, and then that shift happened and it's like, well, maybe I should go see what's over there. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. Also, I don't know who this is for, but that's the same thing that a person who left you, that's the same thing. So this can be your trickster God energy, or it can be theirs. Okay? Someone feeling like they're going to move over to a different option. But that was the trickster God putting something else in their face so they can take their attention off you. Meanwhile, that was for your benefit. So that you can continue to grow and rise, because with that person's low vibrational energy, it still was kind of maybe bringing you down a little bit. But let's see. Let's go into the headspace and see what's up. The Magician. Listen, guys. I had got this yesterday, I believe. The final showdown. For some of you guys, this is it. Like, this is it. This is it. You are about to break through once and for all. You're going to cross over, and that's it. And not 9, 10 people walking through the door with you. Only one is going to walk through that door. Something is coming for you that you maybe even deemed it impossible for yourself. But for a lot of you guys, the manifestation is here or it's coming. And it's big, okay? It's huge. Why? Again, because I keep getting that God has to get the glory. It's like if I keep giving it to all the expected people, they just gonna be like, oh, that's that good person. Oh, they good. Oh man, they're great. But if I lift up the impossible person, they have to know that there's a supernatural force behind them. Okay, no, let's go. Let's keep moving. What's happening in the near future? 8 of Pentacles. It's the same kind of depiction almost. It's both Edgar Allan Poe, but this here is the mastery. The Emperor. This here talks about having to put in that work. So you see him working, all the work over the desk, all of the pentacles, all the money, all the stuff that he's done. But then boom, he becomes the master. So a lot of you guys are still going to be putting in a lot of work, and even work that you've previously done. Some of you guys may get something published, or you may get recognized in some type of publication. Okay. Let's see what's the fear. The 5 of Wands. You know what? Let me tell you something. There's going to be conflict, okay? I'm just going to give it to you straight the way I'm saying it. Some of you guys are walking, like you're coming up out of this grave-like trance energy. You're becoming the master of your destiny. And that's going to cause conflict. Remember, all these people standing in a circle, that artist who decides, you know what? I don't need this low vibrational energy. They get on, and then all those other people sitting around looking crazy. You might have a lot of people around you who are either doubting you, but encouraging you in your face just in case. You got to pay attention to that. Okay? 9 heads on a stick. Only one person is truly free. Okay? So you got to be aware. Let's see what you look like right now. How is Sag being viewed? Oh, 2 cards want to jump out. I like this card here. First word I got with this is marriage material. Okay, so there has to be some high vibrational energy. All this Edgar Allan Poe, all of this, Emperor energy. There has to be someone looking at you. Speaking of, because these are both 4s, who looks at you, and I keep getting marriage material. Somebody looks at you like you are marriage material. This is the 4 of Wands. But in this deck, it's represented by a woman at rest. And these are the ancestors. These are her spirit guides. Those are the angels. They're really proud of her or him, okay? This is what your rest should look like. Peaceful, surrounded by flowers. The angels got your back. But for some of y'all, this is how you land. Halfway in a grave with a bunch of knives over your head that's never going to touch you, a bunch of fear. This is how you should rest. Not this, okay? You need that physical picture to see that. This depiction to show you, okay? So anyway, you look like your marriage material by somebody. And then you have your spirit guides and your angels all like whispering about you, talking about you, happy about you, okay? Let's see what else we got. Ooh, Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. I love this. The Nine of Pentacles, as I was telling you, you are marriage material. We know the Nine of Pentacles talks about someone who is single. In the Edgar Allan Poe deck, the story is she must tell her husband a good story every night. Otherwise, she is to be executed. But her saving grace is the fact that she leaves him with a cliffhanger every single night. So even when the story bores him and he sends for her execution, she smiles and she stands there grand because she knows he can never kill her because he'll never know the end of the story. Okay? Now, take that how it may apply to you. Some people are attached to you because they feel like, well, dang, remember I was just saying they're going to stick around just in case. That's that same energy. I'm going to stick around Sagittarius just in case Sagittarius does something amazing. And for some of you all, you need to know that. Like, I don't know who that is for. That's one angle, okay? But then the other angle, as I was telling you all, this is somebody who thinks you're wife material or husband material, someone who wants to take you off the market from being this single person. Oh, that's the other thing I was getting. Okay, for some of you guys, if you're dealing with an ex, we're going to get into that on Patreon too. If you're dealing with an ex, that's your story. You know that they can never truly leave because they're still looking for some type of closure. They're still looking for some type of closure. Okay, let's see what we have in the hopes. Whoa, that wanted to jump over. That was the Lover's card. So either a new person sees you as marriage material or a person from your past still wants to keep carrying going. Let's see. What's the hope? Yep. Bam. The Lovers came back out and the Sun card. Now I'm going to give y'all a close-up. I'm going to do y'all a little favor. I'm going to give y'all this close-up right here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. In both of these pictures, it's a couple, right? This is the Sun card, happiest card in the deck, right? Somebody's still looking to be a couple with you. So either you're the marriage material and they want to be with you, or you guys got somebody from the past who wants to bring that old thing back. That's the Lovers. But either way it goes, in the hope sector, somebody wants to be coupled up. This could actually be two energies. You could have multiple people, one person from the past and one person either in your present or the person that's coming in or looking from afar to say, you know, you're marriage material. But either way it goes, somebody want to lock it up, Sag. All right, Sag. So that is your double confirmation. Okay. So it seems as though it's like I have so much to tell y'all, but it's just like, where do I even begin? I know we're into the reading, but it's like so much going on here. Do y'all feel the energies? Can you feel the energies? It's like a bunch of old energy and new energy competing. And it's like the new energy is trying to push all of the old energy out and get you to be present in the new. But like all these talking heads on a stick that you have to walk past, there's still some type of interference. But we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. Let's see what's going on with the outcome. What is the outcome of this next transit for Sagittarius? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. So the golden opportunity. This is it. What I said, this is it. That magical moment that you've been waiting to manifest. And I don't even want to call it a moment because I feel like the one moment is just that transition. The moment is that yes. But that yes is just the beginning of that brand new reality. Okay? So whatever you've been trying to manifest, it's coming in. For some of you all, this was something maybe relationship-wise or lover-wise. Remember, I keep getting it again with that marriage material. Somebody is truly marriage material. Let's see what's at the bottom of that. Ooh, you ready, Sag? That's the Empress. Yep. And we have the Emperor. Pow. You met your match, or you're about to meet your match. And there's a golden opportunity. So this could be love. The Emperor could be that yes that you need. Whatever it is, I think this kind of signifies that moment. Something is a match. Or this is just, again, that female version of you mastering yourself or mastering what it is that you are doing. Now, it's interesting because this reading took quite a few twists and turns. It's like, again, that past energy is really trying to be put in the past and kept in the past. But this new energy is trying to sweep on in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one more card to wrap it up here. Then we head it over to the Patreon to talk about the frenemy, hater energy that may be there. We're going to talk about a specific ex, or if it's these people, friends, social circles, any of that wants to come up, we'll look. And then we're going to be talking about this brand new energy, this lover's card, this sun card, this marriage material or husband material, and the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, we got to break that down. So one more card to wrap it up here. Two of Swords. Now, we know the Two of Swords talks about stagnant energy or things not moving forward, but then again, things not moving backwards. Some of you guys may be in that position right now where you feel like, I don't know, am I supposed to deal with these talking heads, or is it just something new in the future? To me, this represents that moment before the moment, right? This is that moment before they pull the trigger and you take off running, right? But before then, you have to get down. You got to put your feet on the blocks. For all of my old track heads out there, you got to get yourself together. And then you look down, and then they runners ready. You got to look up. But there's a moment before the takeoff, correct? So this is your moment, that stagnant moment, that be still moment, that get ready moment, right before that trigger is pulled and the runners take off. So you're in that position right now, I feel, okay? So that's what I get for you, Sag, right here. Click the link in the description box to head on over to Patreon and check out the extended reading there, okay? Other than that, thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys in your next video.